Hello friends, it's Kira, and this is going to be the first installment of our movement practice that you can do on your own. And it's not very long, but I hope it will help to center you and begin to create some sensations in the body. Again, because our minds and our bodies separate, as we know, and to come back into wholeness, to heal, we need to bring all the parts of us together. So if you would take your right hand and place it on your heart and your left hand on top of that. If you feel safe and comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes. Otherwise, just gaze down. And just take a few breaths without any judgment, without any thought, right? Just breathing. And several of you have spoken about boxed breathing, and I'll do some videos on different kinds of breathing that we can do that might help calm you and center you in moments of difficulty. And so right now, just as you breathe, notice if there are any sensations in your body, anything at all. Maybe there's some tension, maybe you slept funny last night, maybe things feel really good. Whatever that is, wherever you are, just acknowledge that. And then take a few breaths to feel what your energy is like right now. Right, just trying to center you so that we can focus the mind on the sensations of the body when we start moving. So how's your energy? Is it high? Is it low? Is it nervous? Is it smooth? If it's full? And then go a little deeper. Let's just see what kind of thoughts are happening in the mind. Right? Perhaps there's one thought that's repeating itself over and over. Acknowledge that. Perhaps today's a good mind day. And you're feeling ready to embrace the world. And if it's a not so good day, that's okay too. Just letting yourself be where you are. No matter what you might hear around you, let yourself go a little deeper now. Go to that sweet, soft part of you, that deep inside. And maybe listen to your heart for a moment. You might hear something, you might not hear something. What is your heart's desire? What is the whisper of your heart telling you? What does your essence wish for you right now? And when you're ready, when you feel complete with that, go ahead and gently open your eyes and bring your hands to your chair. I like to hold on. You don't have to. We're going to extend the legs forward and just flex and point the feet. Right? You can do that independently. You can do them both at the same time. But just do several rounds of flexing and pointing the feet. And the knees might be involved as well, and that's okay. And then we're going to bring the big toes in and then the pinky toes out. Just sort of inverting and everting the foot, because sometimes we walk and step off a curb funny and need to see how our ankles are feeling. And then bring both legs back so you're 90 degrees from the hips, 90 degrees from the knees. And if you'd like, hold on to your leg and just straighten and bend. It doesn't really matter what's going on with the foot. If the leg is strong enough and your muscles feel strong enough, you don't need to hold on. But now we're going to hold it and extend it. Straighten the knee as best you can. Sit up tall. And then bend that knee into your chest. Just kind of feeling into the hip. And then that leg comes down. Other leg goes out. Perhaps starting holding on. If your leg is strong, if your muscles are strong, you can just let it go on its own. And then holding it nice and straight, either holding it if you like or not holding it to test those muscles. And then bring the knee into the chest. See what's going on in the hip, right? Good, and then place that foot down. Now we're gonna just start some easy with the hands. So palms face me, fingers down and then up, down and then up. If you're at your computer a lot, you might feel some strain in the wrist and the hand. Then turn the hand over, right, with the back of the hand facing me, flexing and pointing, right? Extension and flexion. Then we're going to take the arm down, palms facing forward, and then you're going to reach the fingers way back, down to the ground, and touch the shoulder. We'll do this a few times. Yeah, just feeling what's going on in your arms, your elbows, your wrists. Good. Now this time we're going to bring the arms up to 90 degrees. We're going to open and close. And just notice what you feel between your shoulder blades. Maybe if you feel a stretch across the chest. I do. Might want to feel your shoulder blades come together. Feel those muscles work a little bit. That can be helpful, especially again if you sit at your desk a lot. This time we're going to open the arms and then just drop down and up like goalpost. This is just a joint freeing series to see how your joints are, right? To see where there's stiffness, where things are loose. Then we're going to reach all the way up and all the way down. Just breathe in as you reach up. Exhale as you go down. Again, breathe in as you reach up. Exhale as you go down. One more of these. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to add a little hand stretch right here. Palm faces me, pressing through the heel of your hand. Try to spread your fingers while you give your thumb a little tug. Just spread the fingers wide. And then fingers point down and you give yourself a little stretch with the wrist through here. Yeah. And then same thing the other side. Fingers point up, grab a hold of your thumb, give it a pull sort of sideways, spread the pinky finger, press the heel. Good, and then fingers down and give it a stretch. Good, and then holding your arms up, let's do some jazz hands, some firecracker fingers. Just open and close, open and close, open and close. Notice what you feel in your hands. It gets a little fatigued, and then let's shake it out. Good. Now we're going to do some side bending. So arms can rest or they can be on your thighs, whatever feels best. You're going to lean to one side and come up, and lean to the other side and come up. And as you're leaning, let the opposite hip press down and press down. We'll do once more each side. Good. Now we're going to add the neck, ear to shoulder, just the neck, just the neck. One side might be a little more flexible than the other. That's normal. Once more each side. Right, now we're going to just lean forward a little bit. Head's going to go towards your knees. And then you're going to come up, shoulders back, and lift the chin, right? So we're not going back this way. We're just lifting up, right? So you're going to go forward over the legs, come up through the spine, the shoulders slide down, and the chin lifts to get a stretch. Do that a few more times. Chin to chest, roll it up, lift it up. And once more, chin to chest, roll it up, lift it up. Good. Now, you're going to lift up really tall, and you're going to turn to the right. Left hand goes to your right leg. Right hand holds onto your chair. Now keep your gaze sort of straight to the side and take a big breath in. And as you exhale, grow a little taller and see if you can twist the shoulders and the neck a little more. Big breath in, lift tall. Exhale, twist. Once more, big breath in. Exhale, twist. And then come back nice and easy. Good. And then we go the other side. So as you twist, left hand to the right hand to the thigh, left hand behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. And we'll come back to center. So I'm going to go sideways for a minute. We're going to do a little bit of work with the lower back. So think of rolling back on your sit bones and then forward, right? So starting here, inhale, exhale, round it back. Inhale, stretch, exhale, curl. So inhale, arch, exhale, curl. Inhale, arch, exhale, curl. One more, inhale, arch, exhale, curl. Taking the hands behind the head, we do the same thing, adding a little more motion. Inhale, arch. Exhale, elbows come together as you curl. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Adding on. Inhale, you arch. As you exhale, you grab a hold of the left leg and curl yourself in. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. So it's opposite elbow to leg. Switching hands, left hand behind the head. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Doesn't have to touch. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Good. You don't have to turn sideways. I'm just doing that to make it easier. Now spread your legs a little bit wider and just fall forward. Notice how far you can go. Maybe hands go to the thighs. Maybe you hold on to your legs. Maybe your fingers touch the floor. Doesn't really matter, but I want you to take a few breaths here. And as you breathe in, see if you can feel the back of your body. See if you can feel that. You might even hold yourself here, just here. See if you can feel breath in the back of your lungs, the back of your waist. And then pulling the navel towards the spine for a little support, hands on the thighs. Inhale, come on up. Stretch your right leg out in front of you. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stretch forward now. Hands go wherever you're the most comfortable. We're looking for some sensation, but not a lot. Right? Just an ease and just a few breaths here. Breathing into whatever tension you might feel. Maybe it's the back of the leg, maybe it's the back. See if you can let it go a little deeper. And then come on up and switch legs. Left one extends, let yourself fall over and support yourself however you need, right? Maybe the hand stays on your thigh. Maybe if you're more flexible, you can go ahead and bring the hands down, but that's just find your healthy edge and send your breath where you feel the tension. Allowing the inhale to fill and the exhale to empty. Good, come on back. Now we're going to cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Try to get the ankle on the other side of the bone. It feels a little easier. And then sit up nice and tall. Feel a strong, straight spine. And if you feel some sensation in the hip, you might want to stay here. You might want to lean forward. You can put a little weight in your arms on your leg to get a little more stretch through the hips. So stretching out the hips in this way can really help with digestion too. If you're having any digestive issues, stretching the hips often helps a lot. You might feel the sensation coming up the back into that right side. And you want to take, maybe about 5 breaths here. And then we'll switch legs. So left leg comes over the right. We all have sides that are different. And sitting up tall, right? Finding where your comfortable edge is. Maybe it's straight here. Maybe it's leaning forward. But wherever you find yourself, feel enough sensation that you can breathe into it, but not too much that it's pushing the limits. We don't want to push the limits. Good, 5 or 6 breaths there, then come on up. I'm going to have you stand up and, you know, comfortable distance apart. We're going to end with just a little bit of a forward fold. Bend your knees a lot and just let your head shake out a little bit. Right? If it's comfortable, maybe you put your arms on your thighs. Maybe you hold on to your legs, but knees are bent. This is really just about turning your spine upside down and shaking it out a little bit. Ear to shoulder. And when you want to come up, hands to your thighs, lift your chin first, straighten your legs, reach all the way up for a big good morning stretch, and then shake it out. We're going to call that a day. All right? Thanks, guys. Good luck. And if you have any questions, reach out.